Oh, yo, what is up everyone? Welcome to another week of my live stream. This is IonStorm. Ho ho ho. As all of you can see, this game was just released today. This game is called the Tower of Fantasy. So currently, I've just started playing a while ago. Okay, not really a while ago, like a few hours ago. There was actually quite a lot of server issues. Got your SSR? Yes, I actually got one SSR so far, which is what is that? It's called Shiro. Yes, correct. You can see that I'm using a chakram-like weapon right now. This belongs to that character called Shiro. So currently, it's safe to say that I'm still a F2P, free to play, because I haven't actually spent anything on the game, and it seems like at the moment there isn't a need to spend any money on the game. Seems playable. Haven't actually tried out the harder contents. Yo, Solomon bro. Only 2 SSR so far. Oh, actually, that is pretty insane though, if you manage to get 2 SSR so far. Because for my case, I only managed to get 1 SSR. Hopefully, in the next few days where all those login rewards comes in, I will be able to get at least 1 or 2 more SSR. Hopefully, without the need to spend a single cent on the game. Because it will be nice to see how far we can go with this game without spending much. And you know, for Genshin, it will still take quite a while for the next patch. Probably another about 2 weeks or so. Then meanwhile, this game, I'll be spending a bit of time trying to play it. But on the first day, there seems to be a level cap though, at level 18. That Yaiming Cole video you uploaded was nuts. You were doing too much damage. Actually, Yaiming Cole, if she has constellations and on the upper limit, right, her damage is really a lot. But for the F2P experience wise, then at Constellation 0, then of course it will be slightly different. But a lot of things we can solve it with the use of Kazuha, all this. Oh wait, I can't go into this place. How am I able to go in? Looks like it's a no. The cool thing about this game so far is that you can see that you can actually see other players. It's a MMO. I kind of like it because I believe that in my previous stream I was just talking about the social aspect of the game itself, and here comes this game which actually has some social aspect, which is pretty nice. Although I have yet to figure out how to fight the world boss. I haven't joined any world boss yet, although I see some invitations around the chat here and there also. And one of the coolest thing is that you can actually on the ground use the jetpack and fly up. I love this, man. and you can do all this mid-air dodge. Pretty interesting gameplay mechanics. But I believe that those who tried to join during when the server first opened, which is probably about 12 hours ago or so, the servers started to open. There were a lot of issues on players unable to get into the game servers. Dusky, what is the language? Is that Ukrainian language or Russian language? Will. No problem. Let's just see how far we can go first without the need to spend money. I can't be spending money on every single game, right? And at the moment, this game, because our levels are so low, probably there still isn't a need to really spend money at the moment. Did you guys manage to download and play this game? How many of you who are in this chat right now have already started playing this game? I thought it's pretty fun though so far, because after all, new games are always pretty fresh and interesting. That is for sure, I believe. But it's just a little bit unfortunate that they have the level cap, so I cannot really do much now because I am at level 18 right now. I cannot progress, cannot gain any more levels. There is some compensation which the developers have actually given to all the players. In case you guys didn't know, they have actually given, I believe, was 600, what we call that, black crystals, and also another 10 golden nucleus. So if you guys haven't received it, do go and check it out. Let's see if I am able to get anything from this pool as well. 10 pools. Gold nucleus. Best of luck, man. Give me something cool, baby. It didn't interest me enough. I just didn't like the sci-fi setting much. Understand? I mean, different players have different preferences. I absolutely understand that. Okay. Who are all this? Oh, 2 SR within. Oh, these are what? This should be. Oh, this is a duplicate. I have this girl already. This girl, I think we should be able to get her for free, right? Okay. Here we go. Another 10 more. What's the use of black crystals? So far, I convert them into the red color crystals. The red color crystals, if you actually use it, you can pull for the limited character, which is this one. Apparently, what I have noticed is that in this, which you use this red nucleus, right? She's in here, Nemesis. But in the choice weapon, I don't recall I actually see Nemesis though. Yeah, there isn't any Nemesis. So probably you can assume that this one is something in Genshin aspect. It's probably like the Aquian Fate, the blue color, like a standard banner, I believe. And probably this Rebirth of Clemency is the like a standard, like a red up banner. So you can only get the red up characters via this banner, which requires this red color currency. So you know, spend 150 dark crystals. So I have 150. I spend it, then see if we are able to get it. Of course, usually you will do 10 pulls, but for in this case, I will just randomly do a single pull. Okay, if it's blue color, nothing. Hello, Ice Bat Sis. Choice weapons. I still have 2 more. Okay, let's just dump it in and see if we are able to get anything. It appears that this gold color thing, right? About every 30 pulls or so, you might get an SSR. Not confirmed yet, but so far this is what I've heard from some of the players who have been playing the game, the rate doesn't seem to be that bad. Okay, unfortunately there's nothing for me. Looks like I still need to go and earn more currency to try to get more stuffs. So terminal. Wait, there's something for me to claim. Of course, when I talk about the good, of course I need to talk about the bad things over here as well. Does it have a PT system like Genshin? It does. It does. When you actually have a look, not this one. Where is the place where you pull for characters? Special orders. Guaranteed SSR after 80 orders. So you can see that I'm at 49/80. So what is interesting about this thing is that 49 is from just now all the way when I just started playing the game until now. It is 49. So I have done 49 pulls. The interesting fact about this 49 pulls is I have already gotten one SSR already, but the count didn't reset though. I don't know if this is an intended feature, because you know in Genshin your count will immediately reset to 0 the moment you get the golden. Whether is it a guaranteed character or not, it will reset to 0. But for this game, it appears that when throughout the process, if you happen to get the SSR, it didn't reset. I have no idea if this is an intended feature or not, but this is what is happening right now, because you have the cool thing about this is there is an indicator over here that you can see that when are you going to hit the PT. And I show you in the records that in probably about 30 pulls or so, I managed to get a SSR, which is this Chakram of the Seas. It didn't reset. So if this is an intended feature, I think it's pretty cool, pretty good. Which server am I on? I'm on Southeast Asia server. The server is Chandra. I have actually tried to add fellow Southeast Asia players, but they are in other servers. Apparently I cannot find their name. So if you want to play with your friends, I think it's probably safer for you to make sure that both of you are literally in the same region and server. For example, if you are going to North America or whichever, both of you select North America, and the particular server you must choose the same name as well, so that you can add the player. Because I have tried to add some of my friends who are in Southeast Asia server, but they are in another one, which is I believe is called Ethereal Dream. That is another server within the Southeast Asia. I cannot find them. So currently I only have one friend on my friend list. I heard you can equip 3 weapons at the same time. Yes, sis, you are correct. You can equip 3 weapons. So the battle system over here is a bit different, because well, for those of us who are using Genshin, we usually will form. Just crash. Oh no, okay, it's okay. Meaning you have 4 characters, 1, 2, 3, 4. But for this, right, it's just purely 1 character. You can customize your character's appearance. If so, some of you might have already been aware. Then whichever pulls you get from the banner comes with the weapon and also the character skin, which they call it simulacra. So for example, if you manage to pull, like for example I pull the SSR character, it actually gives me the Chakram, which is this weapon. At the same time, it also gives me the skin, which I can actually press and activate, and you can see that my character in the overworld actually changes to this. So if I don't really like it and I prefer the character that I design, so I just press remove and it will change back to my character. This simulacrum trait, I believe They don't I mean this is what I believe to should be, which is it may carry over their sound effects and probably some of their behaviors, but definitely you need to get multiple copies, which in Genshin terms you require is constellations. Not really a must. Not really a must, I strongly believe, unless you are going for the PvP aspect. This game does have PvP, but you can always avoid playing the PvP aspect of this game, for sure. I'm still undecided. Should I play Tower of Fantasy? I feel that when you play this game, right, you will see some of the nice things that Genshin actually has, and also some of the things that Genshin does not have. One interesting thing is well, of course we know that Genshin is based on more towards the medieval or those kind of magical times. It's not sci-fi, so they don't have special things like all these kind of jetpacks, all this which you can fly around. You can also travel using vehicles as well. The combo system is pretty cool. You can fight halfway and you can jump into the air, and you can dash into the air as well. Then once you can see that your weapons are blinking, you can actually change and the combo. Oh! Okay, the guy got toasted. That's fine. And there's double jump as well. So far, I find it pretty fun because while waiting for Sumeru's release, there is something additional for me to do as well. This is what I'm talking about, the traveling machine. The traveling machine, of course, there are different skins, and during one of the login event, you should be able to get this one as well, the Magbird. So default, once you reach a certain progress in the game itself, they will actually give you this bike called the Falcon. And during this new sign up period, they will give you this, I don't know what the hell is this numeric cube thing for free as well. Are you going to do a playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Holy shit! that question was pretty unexpected, bro. I haven't even completed my Arceus, you know. Recently, I did started playing Nintendo Switch, but I'm actually playing Super Smash Bros. But I wasn't actually playing any Pokemon, man. Because Pokemon in general requires much more time to enjoy the experience. I don't want to rush through, especially for Pokemon, you see. What is this Amy doing over here? I really hate long queues. I'm impatient. In this morning, they actually had a really major cock up, a hiccup in terms of the login issue. But based on what their latest announcement, they mentioned that this issue has been fixed, and I tried logging in and out. I didn't experience any queuing issues already. Meaning I can immediately log in, no issues. So I would like to believe that this issue has already been addressed. And there is this also pretty interesting thing which I have no idea what is this. Is something like for you to come over here to eat something, then you can taste it. Then this little robot girl will actually go to this robot and cook some burger for you. I have no idea what is this, man. This bar indicates that I'm eating and I've obtained some special buff, and you get some rewards. I think it's a daily random thing. And there is also ruins for you to go and explore. I think it's pretty not bad considering this game is still pretty new. And for some reason, this hammer actually is a 4-star weapon. They in this game they call it actually the SR, meaning super rare. But you can just take it as it's a 4-star weapon. It actually hits damn hard, man. Wait, is there a reward somewhere? Oh, okay. Oh wait, this guy is holding an even bigger hammer than me. Ah! Ouch! Okay, let me show the bow. This pretty much looks like the Ember skill, right? And headshot actually deals a lot of damage in this game. Extremely high damage. But the aiming sensitiveness is actually pretty high though. Yeah, I believe that there is some balls around for me to pick up, right? Oh yes, there is something here. Oh wait, there is a big dude above. If you guys actually happen to download this game in the Southeast Asia and also in Chandra's server, hit me up, man. We can actually join forces together. Okay, how do I? Oh god damn it! Let me do the shortcut way. This is easier. See, the cool thing is I'm in the air and I can actually hit. And once you, hey wait, what? I dropped. Okay, let me go up. And when you manage to dodge, right, there is this like a matrix effect. Those who actually played before Honkai Impact will know about this. It feels like the time fracture ability. I would love to see a Smash live stream once in a while if there is enough support for it. I think with my mediocre skills, right, even if I were to go for it, I think nobody will bother to watch it, man. I'm actually a really very casual player, man. So there's nothing for me to showcase or even to entertain, unless you all like to see how bad am I at the game. Then of course that is a different story, I suppose. Can you do co-op with friends? You can, as long as they are in the same server as you can do. Because in the map itself, oh, there's a purple. In the map itself, you can already see other players walking around. If you can see on over here, you can actually see there is a world chat. So you can actually, so meaning that there is a established social aspect for this game. But right now I'm not seeing any players walking around. Probably the area I'm walking doesn't have anyone. Bro, I'm casual too. I'm not good at Smash at all. You really have to see how shitty am I in the Hey wait, god damn it. Wait, there's a fellow over here. Okay, die insect. I think this thing about fighting the mid-air thing just really somehow makes me feel damn great, you know. I don't know how to describe it, but I really wish that they have more stamina, probably in the future, really. Because you can see that my stamina depletes pretty quickly. But it's pretty fun doing that. Wow, don't do this to me, man. Who is shooting me? Oh. Actually, while we are talking about this, I will also want to see if I am able to join any world boss or not. But I really have no idea how do I actually join. I suppose these are the equivalents of Hilichurl in the world itself, though. Okay, another thing is that if you get duplicate copies of the weapon, you can actually upgrade them. So in this case, let me do a demonstration over here. For example, I do believe that I've gotten her a few times already. So when you first get the weapon and the character, the weapon is at 0 star, meaning it's all grey out. So you only get certain abilities, this default ability. Then you can see that the advancements, which is something like Genshin's refinement. But of course, it doesn't seem that hard to get the multiple copies of the weapon over here for 4 stars so far. So the more stars meaning more abilities. So far, as a free-to-play player, so at the moment, you can see that I've already gotten 1 star for this. And how many more can I actually advance? I can advance 2 times more. So advance 1 more time, increase, okay, and advance again. So right now, this weapon that I possess, this is like a lightning spear, I suppose, is level 30. The appearance just changed like a bit. I cannot recall how it originally looks like though. Okay, let's just do it to level 30. Because I cannot go beyond level 30 because your character level is capped at level 20. So far I did not observe any adventure AR level for this game. It's only your character's level. Let's see how good is this spear now. This thing is a cooking robot, which is pretty cool though. Can I cook anything right now? I have 2 mushrooms, so I can cook this very questionable item called, I have no idea what is this. Oh, this guy is just shh. What? That's all? Okay, I'll take it. Okay. So you can see that this person standing over here with a name above, right? This is not an NPC. This is an actual player. So in this game is open world. If you can actually physically see real players walking around, but they cannot hit you, as far as I know. There is also another person over here, Eudora. Okay, let's teleport to other places. Let me show you guys more different stuffs as well. Because I spent a bit of time today playing around and I thought it was pretty interesting. What's that cooking animation? God knows, man. When you first came out of when you first play this game, right, you will need to actually customize how your character looks. Initially, for me, who is not I'm not a very creative person, I must say. So I don't see myself being able to customize my character very nicely. Probably this character that you guys can see on the screen right now is I customize myself. But the thing is, I didn't realize that after when you customize your character already, it actually matters quite a lot, because I kind of grown attached to the character that I customize, and I really enjoy using it. Because no matter what kind of upgrades I use, right, it's always this character that I have customized. Of course, I can change the appearance to the characters that I've managed to draw, but I chose not to. This is another place, which I have no idea where is this place. It's called what? High Cross. This is where you first get your bike. So sometimes if you are lazy to climb, right, then what you can do is you can do like this. Oh shit, I screw up. NG. Let me do it again. Yep. Here we go. So such little things here and there, so far I find it pretty enjoyable. Training facilities, what is this? Astra Agility Training 1. Whoa, bike. So what should I be doing over here? I haven't really tried this yet. So did I press on go already? Oh. Go. Is there a start button or anywhere? Oh wait, I need to teleport so far. Nah, I'm lazy to go. I thought I wanted to show this place to you guys because it's a pretty cool site. But of course it is more sci-fi, as you can see. It's a very different touch to compared to Genshin that we are playing. Hi, good to see you. Hello, Angel. I hope you had a good evening so far. I can't go through this yet. Okay. Apparently, it seems like when you are on day 1, there are a lot of things that is being kept at the moment. So I have no idea what areas can I access and what areas I cannot at the moment. Wait, in fact, I'm lost. Where is the original place that I supposed to? Oh, it's here. Select destination. You can see that right now there are so many areas that has not been unlocked yet. I don't know when will the map be slowly released. What is next that you guys are going to see is I'm going to teleport to a place called Ruins. It's something like a domain. Then over there you can actually fight boss and also get some rewards. Where is the place again? Oh, it's that. You can see that below there is a. They have just destroyed the boss. Below there is supposed to be a big flower over there. I believe that those guys probably are on a party together and destroyed. So this is the PvP co-op aspect of the game itself, where you actually invite, and of course there is guild also. You can see that on the top there is a common name called a Stargazer. So there is guild also. I don't know if it's actually called a guild or not, but you know what I mean. Fun fact, you guys should have seen some of the TikTok videos online, which actually showcases some people managed to customize their character to look like Genshin Impact characters. You have what Chong Yun, you actually have like Ke Qing, all this, right? It's actually possible to do that if you are really very good at customizing your character, because they have a lot of leeways and options for you to play around. And there is also relics where you one of the relics you guys saw I was using was the jetpack. It's like one of the item I've been using. So for this domain, it asks me to equip this strange cube, which I have no idea what this strange cube is supposed to be. Select a deploy slot. Okay. So what does this strange cube thing actually does? Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Use the strange cube to block the incoming stones. Are they? Wait, I just pressed it. It's on cooldown. God damn it. Oi. Okay, am I doing right? Oh, so this is how it works. Potato Main, do you actually download Tower of Fantasy or even Angel yourself? You guys actually tried this game so far? Die! Apparently in this kind of ruins or domain, it actually says that there are 2 chests, but so far I've explored, I've always having problem finding where is the second one. Is Tower of Fantasy available on mobile? Yes, it's available on mobile. You can actually download it already. Apparently, whether did you pre-register or not, it doesn't really matter. So far, that is what I heard so far. Not yet. Still considering. Of course, I must reassure that everyone over here that I have not given up on Genshin. Okay, please be assured about that. Because some of my friends were actually trash talking me, saying that I actually supporting Tower of Fantasy area. That is not true. Okay. Oh wow! What the fuck was that damage? So wait, where am I supposed to go now? When you press on F2, you actually consume food. But you do need to take note that in this game, right, the dungeon traps, right, actually do very significant damage. That is what I have noticed so far. So you want to do an air battle with me? Oh, I actually managed to find the second chest for this domain. Let's see if my phone can handle Tower of Fantasy and Genshin at the same time. If you guys actually happen to be in the Southeast Asia server, earlier on I've mentioned, and also in the Chandra server, hit me up. I'm available. You can actually try to do co-ops together. Of course, there is here comes to the good thing about Genshin, which is if you are in Asia, you are just in Asia server. So as long as people who are joined in Asia server, they can play together. But that is not true for Tower of Fantasy. As far as at this moment, when I'm playing, because I cannot add anyone who is in a different server, even if they are in Southeast Asia. So I do hope that this is not a permanent thing, or probably future there will be some changes to it as well. Ouch. Wait. You won't survive that. Maybe I will try tomorrow. Cool. Cool. I mean, for anyone who is interested, just hit me up. Cause I also want to find some fellow friends who probably challenge world boss together. So what do we have over here? They're like the raid boss. At the moment, I do not know if that boss is considered a raid boss or not, but the name I saw so far is called a world boss. Wait, the domain just kicked me out like that. Just take note that this game so far, my early impression is no spending is really required. Seriously, no spending is required unless you are into the PvP aspect. So if you are not into the PvP aspect, so it shouldn't really be an issue. It feels pretty friendly at the moment. Of course, I wouldn't know in the next 20-30 levels how will it be like, but the mod still actually feels like the SSR actually doesn't feel really very difficult to get, but of course getting multiple copies of it is by no means easy. So far in the chat itself, I can actually see that you can see there are a lot of requesters that are talking about join, like for example if I were to join team. Okay, I think this recruitment is no longer valid already. You can actually join the fellow server players, right, to fight a boss together, it seems. How constellation system here, Ion? Not really a must. The constellation system over here, because okay, let me break it down for easier understanding, which is in Genshin we have character and weapon. So character, we have getting the base character and also getting the constellation if you want it. Then the other side is weapons, which is to get the weapon and also get the refinements. So for this, they are combined into one as far as so far I see. So when you pull a banner, you will get the character and the weapon at the same time. So once you actually get the duplicate copy, it will actually allow you to advance the weapon itself. And at the same time, right, for let me find where is that little girl. At the same time, right, for this little girl itself, right, even if you get like multiple copies of her, right, it is only the weapon itself that is being upgraded. It has nothing. I don't see anything changes about her. All these awaken points over here, right, what I can see, right, is it has something to do with gifts, which at the moment I have no idea how do you actually get these gifts, because you need to actually give her, right, so that she feels happy. That is probably how the game earlier on actually explains. Then she will actually unlock avatar, you know, is your character avatar. Then you unlock all this logs, data, all this, which to me I don't see a great importance, because at the moment it doesn't feel like it's actually increasing my combat effectiveness, but it's more of like the cosmetics area, which is like you can unlock her traits, all this, then you can actually implement into your existing character. So pulling onto the banner, basically getting duplicate copies, is actually to unlock the weapons stars, so that the more stars the weapon has, right, it has more and more and more effects. That is the primary pulling target that we are actually talking about for this game's aspect at the very moment that I can see. But if there are other, I happen to find out if there are other things that is actually when you pull, you need to pull, right, then next time I'll probably update again. So if you happen to shoot this, right, it will actually come out some bees, right, and they will actually give you, from this, right, it will actually give you some honey. This honey, so far I see, is actually to heal your character. So lesson learned is never go and shoot a beehive unless you have nothing better to do. Wait, why I didn't manage to pick up the dandelion? So I think I will need to teleport all the way to here. All this space reef shelter which you see on the map itself, right? I believe you can actually call them actually as teleporters. So you actually is similar to many games, even Genshin themselves. The game looks pretty cool. It's a mix of, it looks like a mix of Genshin and Honkai. Yes, correct. I share the same view as you. To me, the combat experience itself, combat experience, gameplay, all this, right, and even the overall feel of the game, it feels like both of the games actually combine together. And if you happen to see this kind of weird tentacles thing, right, called what, chow chow, I have no idea what is this. Then if it is revitalized, you can actually pick up this kind of thing, right? I don't know what do you actually call them, man. You can actually lift, and once you lift, right, you can actually try to throw into the middle if you have enough walking distance. Once you throw into the chow chow itself, right, it will actually speed up like a purple ball. This purple ball is actually for you to pull characters. So that is something you might want to be aware of in case you are playing. But of course, purple balls is more of like the more basic items, more basic pulls, I would say. Oh, hi, hello. This one definitely looks like it's pretty healthy. Let me try to see if I can do a demonstration. Come on, baby. Poop. Oh, nothing. Did I throw this guy today? I probably did already. Is there another method for traveling other than teleport, like riding a bike? Yes, correct. That is how the other traveling you can actually do it. Riding a bike. There is also jet ski. No, I don't know called jet ski. It's like a surfboard. I think I should put it as a surfboard. It's for you to ride on the water. But I haven't unlocked it yet because I'm gated by the level 18 right now. I will probably be able to unlock only at tomorrow, where you actually have that like a ski board for you to actually surf on the water so that you don't need to swim. Where is that item? I need to see. I cannot remember where did I actually saw it. but I do recall seeing that item. It's not here. Could it be here? Nope, not here. There's also battle pass. I mean, as usual. Could it be a newcomer event? Nope. Where did I actually see it? I cannot remember already. Because there are so many options within the game itself. At the moment, I'm quite overwhelmed by everything. But yeah, there is like a ski board for sure. Is F2P friendly? At the moment, I do think it is. And I must emphasize is that is provided if you try to stay out of the PvP aspect of the game. Because whenever we talk about PvP wise, right, it can never be 100% F2P friendly because there are a lot of players. There are players who are really willing to invest a lot. But if you don't focus on the PvP aspect and just focus on the world exploration, all this for fun, I do think that this game itself is actually still free to play friendly. And the pools, most importantly, why I emphasize is friendly is because the pools are pretty, I would say pretty considerably friendly. In a sense that early on I have shared with some viewers. Over here, of course we need to reference back to Genshin because we know that Genshin has a PT system, which is at soft PT is usually about 75 to 76, then followed by the hard PT, which is at 90. So at any point of time during anywhere, if you happen to get a goal, the PT count will reset to back to 0. This over here, as far as I have observed, you can see that this 50 is my current PT count. 80 is the guarantee drop. In the process, I have shared with some of you guys that I already got a SSR. So you can see that after getting SSR all the way until here is definitely not enough to hit 50 because it's still like one page only. So actually getting an SSR, the PT count didn't reset. I have no idea what is actually happening, but I honestly do hope that it is an intended feature. Then it will be really very cool if this kind of thing actually happens. So right now, what you are seeing right now is I'm doing the red color pools one by one because the red color pools to me is which has this particular character. I really want to get her, but of course this is a red up banner. It's not going to be that easy. Unless in this pool you happen to see is gold color, then of course it's different. Okay, we get a purple. That's not the character. Who is this man? Biting. Oh, the bow girl. So you see that I get a duplicate. This is a duplicate drop. So in this duplicate drop, what happens after that is that you can see that there is a red dot on her weapon, which is this one. Then you will see that I am able to advance further. Then it will actually gives an increase to the stats. And also it will actually, before that you can actually have a look at 3 stars, it will increase headshot damage by 30%. So upgrade, increase headshot damage. So my bow right now has additional headshot damage right now. You can see over here. So 4 star, 5 star, 6 star, etc, etc. So that is the duplicate. That is what happens when you get duplicates. Then you can see that all these kind of treasure chests, right? It has a timer. You can see that it is I need about another 13 hours more before I can unlock this. They are probably doing so to prevent hardcore players to clear everything on day 1. That is why they are getting away all this. Even level, you are being gated at level 18. So I just got something called a magnetic storm. So what is that? I wanted to ask you guys if you guys can listen to the voice, right? Do you think that this girl Pepper, her voice sounds a bit like Gan Yu's voice? Let me press again for every one of you to hear again. Of course I don't know who are the voice actors, but the moment when I click, I was like thinking to myself, oh, it sounds a bit like Gan Yu to me. Oh, the limitations. There's a lot of optimization that needs to be done so far, huh? What is this? Can I destroy this? Okay. Looks like I need a fire type weapon to try to damage it. You will be given a fire bow when you are actually doing the story, so don't worry. Oh wow, what is this? This is a player, but her items are. Oh, what was that cannon, man? I thought it was Ganyu for a moment, more like Ayaka. I can't really differentiate their voice very well. If you guys have actually watched anime, I think so. Spy Family was it the female lead? It was Ayaka's voice, right? Voice actress, right? The lady. I believe that those who watch anime should know what is her name. Probably. Yeah. Initially, when I heard the voice, I also found it very familiar. Then I was like asking myself, is that Ganyu or is that Ayaka's voice actress? That's usually the thing that I get confused about as well. So I cannot do any side mission at the moment because, like I mentioned, my level is capped. So there's no point for me to go and do to gain any experience. Does it actually overflow? What is this special orders? What is that special order? Oh, I have 10 purple balls. Let's do this. Will I be able to get a golden through this kind of purple balls? Or will I still be getting pure blue color? Oh, it's going into purple. Okay, let's see. Anyway, why am I getting her all the time, man? Her name is called Echo, by the way. So if you are using this purple ball, the information that it tells you, right, if you were to get a purple weapon, right, is 3%. To get a SSR, which is orange, right, is 0.3%. For the golden balls, the chance of getting the SR weapon, right, starts at 1% up to 12% overall chance, including guarantee, because every 10 pulls you are guaranteed to get SR. So SSR is at 0.75% chance, so it's still pretty low. Then of course this is the limited banner. So the percentage is not a lot, not much difference, but there is a chance you can get Nemesis, which is the current limited upgrade. So this is the character I'm actually trying to get at the moment. So if you actually have the red balls, if you want to try to get her, tell me if you manage to get her, man. Okay, so this weapon, god damn it, I'm only at day 1. I'm almost going to max out the weapon already. I'm at 4 star. Right now, what does this weapon actually even do now? Let me see. Increase the current weapon's base attack growth by 20%. Okay, so how much attack does this weapon has? 125. It's even higher than my SSR weapon already because it's actually 4 stars right now. My SSR weapon only has like what? Excuse me, 114 attack. In fact, my SSR weapon is the lowest right now. So, a high refinement or a high advancement 4-star weapon is still superior because it's not very easy to get multiple SSR weapons. Let me assist you, my friend. Okay, this teleporter has been unlocked. So, both of these supply pods cannot be unlocked. So, that was pretty unfortunate. Oh no, nice physics. I'm going straight for that teleporter already, man. Wait, there's a box over here. I mean, that is supposedly to be a tire, man. Why it can't roll up the hill? World boss 40 are 4 beasts. So I do believe that there is world boss, but how the thing actually works? Oh no, how the thing actually works, I am still not too sure. Is there a timer over here? Oh yes, there is a timer over here. Okay, then forget it, man. Wait, how do I join world boss? I would really like to see, man. Whoa. Where do I actually find the world boss? No, this is overview. God damn. How do I actually get to the world boss? This is training mode. Where is the place again? This one is the scouting report area. I do remember over here there is a flower which I previously mentioned. Wait, the flower has been completely destroyed. Let me change to another line. The game menu looks overwhelming. Too much things to see. Yes, on day 1 when I'm right now I'm playing, I find it pretty overwhelming. I have no idea what am I doing, man. Or have they actually cleared all the bosses already? Holy shit. Are there any other places which I can actually head to? I have no idea. There is only such a small part of the map that is available right now. They should have actually opened up. There's a arena over here as well, which you can actually fight. There should be. I see that there's a chest at above, which I remember it cannot be opened right now. Wait, what's this? Why is there such a thing doing here? Is there any viewing zone that I can see over here? That doesn't seem like it though. That is probably what day one has to offer, unfortunately. There isn't really much I can do any further. Well, if that's the case, we'll probably go for some Genshin Impact then. It seriously doesn't look like I have much more things to do on the day one for this already. Let me do. Oops. You guys may experience loud music. Let me try to adjust the volume first. Hopefully the stream is able to capture for the Genshin. Hey man, the screen is still F, but the sound is Genshin. Yeah, I'm switching games right now. Let me see if I can capture it. Alright, I believe that you guys should be able to see the Genshin on screen right now. Because it certainly looks like I don't have any more things to do already for the day itself. Wait, more Anna quests. let me know if you guys can see the Genshin, because I already changed over to Genshin already. We'll snap some photos of a few plant species. What is that? Huh? What kind of commission is this? What is it? What is it? Sounds like so much of a hassle. Take a picture using the camera. Can I use this? Okay, counts. Pick color lilies. Small lemongrass habitat. Oh god damn it, so damn far. So how was your impression of 2TOF? Raid, armor, artifact farming, and many bunch of content stuff will release on the second day. It's very refreshing. It's really super refreshing, because I've been playing Genshin for really very long. Then the introduction of a kind of a similar genre with a theme of like a sci-fi to it, right? With the efficient ways to travel around, and also pretty different combat experience. I find it really very refreshing. Of course, the storyline at the moment is very hard for me to say. Is it really very good or not? Because like you guys are aware that the contents are being gated right now. So day one impression, I will overall still rate it as pretty positive. That is for sure. But the initial experience of trying to log into the game was not really very positive, but fortunately they fix it pretty quickly. So which is still a good thing, and their compensation wise is also pretty generous on day one. The push on getting the SSR characters for Tower of Fantasy doesn't seem to be extremely tough as well, so I'm pretty pleased about it as well. So it doesn't feel like I'm being forced to spend money on day one. You know, like some of the other games, right? They constantly will every 10 minutes will bug you, or limited time offer for 7 days, purchase days right now to gain a 1000% rate of value. This kind of game. If the moment when I play a game I see this kind of nonsense, right, then immediately I believe I will uninstall the game already. That was I don't recall Genshin having this. No, right? No. So that was the reason why I chose to stay with Genshin for so long. And for Tower of Fantasy, they also didn't have this kind of hard sell stuffs, at least in my experience. Not that bad. So I will still give it a pass. You can get SSR characters from defeating world boss, by the way. I haven't managed to fight a world boss, man. In the first place, I don't even know who is the world boss. Looking at the map itself, I couldn't tell which one is the world boss, man.
Yes.
I'll probably need to spend a bit more time, probably in the next few days, to figure out how does all this world boss fight actually works. In terms of combat experience, right, both have their own strong points. That is one. Genshin's combat mechanics overall has always been pretty fluid for me. Then when it comes to Tower of Fantasy, the combat mechanics is pretty different, but at the same time, for a day one game, it also feels pretty smooth to me as well. Since I've experienced the CN version, I would like to help, but sadly I'm on Odyssey. Is that a Southeast Asia server? The server was like in the morning, they were like so congested that I can only manage to get into Chandra. That is the talking about this thing, which is the earlier on that I've mentioned, that is the negative part about Tower of Fantasy, which is playing with your friends, because they have so many multiple servers within a region. So the moment if you are not on the same region, you are on the same region but not on the same server, then you can't play together, which is really a great pity. Okay, commissions are done. That's pretty fast. I've also been doing daily commission in Mondstadt. Haha, it's so much faster. Yeah, exactly. As far as you guys have seen, my commissions have always been in Mondstadt because for the efficiency. Generally, you can complete it faster. Because honestly, let's just face it, most of the players are already have their heart set on the 3.0 and waiting for Sumeru's release. So right now, no matter what kind of event you are going to come out in 2.8, right, it's probably just going through the motion, clearing it to get the Primo Gem so that you have more resources to pull for 3.0. There is nothing that much to experience in 2.8 anymore. And plus, with so many teasers, you guys should have seen today's anime teaser, right, by MiHoYo, showing the Sumeru characters, and you can see that our item is actually using a sword, sparring should be the correct word, sparring with Sino. So looking at all these teasers, every single day in 2.8 feels like a pain, man. I really need 3.0 to come as soon as possible. Today is what? Today is the 11th of August. How many more days, man? Approximate maybe about 13 more days before we can actually try out the 3.0. But of course, there will be a lot of farming involved as well. Did you finish the Golden Archipelago event already? You can say that I have finished it in a way, but getting all the chests, I think I'm probably not even 50% done, man. There are so many puzzles that oh my god, I don't have crystal flies. There are so many puzzles that needs a lot of time to solve, right? Oh, I find it pretty draining for me. Hey, why is it raining? I find it pretty draining to be solving so many different puzzles. So I just try to solve a few of them, then that's it, man. The main thing is I only focus on finishing the storylines for all the characters. Then think that for Xingyan's one, where you need to keep changing the domain pattern, I think there is still probably about 4 chests unopened. Yeah, I don't even know for, I think maybe Kazua's one should be done. Mona's one, recently I've done it. You know, there is a chest up way in the stars, in the skies, you know. I recently just claimed that inside her domain, I have no idea if the chests I've actually opened or not. There are so many chests. The thing is, I will appreciate if there is no time limit on this event, so that at any point of time when my desire for exploration kicks in, then I will go to the map to explore. But when you have the timing over there, then I will feel like, even if you put 40 days, which actually seems like a fair and reasonable time, right, I will still feel like, oh, there's a time limit that I need to actually finish it. And in my case, I don't really feel like doing it. Wait, wow. I feel the same, like I want to do it, but it's so time consuming. I wish it was a permanent thing. I share the same sentiments as what you have just shared, man. If it's a permanent thing, I won't feel that I'm compelled to do it, because at this very moment, I just don't feel like doing any exploration. Or rather, I should say, I don't feel like solving any puzzles. That should be the way I should be putting it. Then I think probably the chest will gone to waste, you know. which is kind of sad, you know. There are still probably a lot of chests over there unopened. Is probably worth about what, 100 to 200 worths of premium gems untapped over there. Then not opening it, I feel like I'm making a loss over here. But the time required to open them, I don't feel like doing the story quests. It takes a lot of time and effort for me. Have you guys actually done the official, the need to watch them do some acting, then after you need to solve, need to guess, and the whole thing you cannot really skip through one? I did it once and I felt that it was too time consuming, and I didn't actually continue doing it already. Because that was the first time I see something that is completely out of my control. I cannot control how fast I can do it. Geo damage bonus. Oh, actually, all this percentage looks nice. If it gets a crit damage over here, that would be really very cool, man. Okay. There are still a few more rounds that needs to be fought. But there are a lot of people who actually managed to complete it, like in the first week or so. I've already seen community players already posting that they have unlocked like well over 100 over chests, which is incredible, you know. When I see, I was like, oh, holy shit! These players are truly incredible. They can actually, not only they can actually solve it so fast, some of them can actually even make guides out of it, which is I really think that they are incredible, man. Especially for content creators who can pump out content so fast, making all those guides on how do you step by step actually solve it. Because personally for me, it will really take me quite a while to try to solve the puzzles, even if they are doing it using 2 accounts, right? But the speed of them publishing such kind of contents at this kind of speed, right? That means that they are able to solve the puzzles like on the fly. It didn't took them really very long. I probably don't have that kind of brain power, man. I'll be like looking at, oh, what is this? What rune word is this? Those kind of situations, man. Yeah, much respect. Shout out to all these content creators, man. You guys are really lifesavers, man. And those people who do guides of where to find everything like sakura blooms and such, yeah, every time when I'm stuck, then I need to look for such kind of resources online to see. Then I realized they already published maybe about half an hour or 1 hour ago. Then I was thinking, I just started playing the game after it came online like not too long. How did these guys actually manage to get all this done? Because you know that somehow also includes video editing. Then when you upload the video into YouTube, right, it takes time to process as well. So that means they did it extremely fast. It's really extremely fast. Yo, that's why I really take my hat off, man. Why doesn't critical helmet exist on this planet? This is not looking good. Okay, anyway, let's count the dates. Today is 11th of August. By next week when I do live stream, approximately it will be 18th of August. That will be after the live stream. I think that they are going to do the live stream really very soon, like probably this weekend, right? The 3.0 live stream. There should be a lot of interesting stuffs to watch out for, to see whose banner will be there. Because as usual, nothing is finalized until when the official actually states who will be coming to 3.0. Then of course, remember, if you have watched the live stream, right, the Primo Gems, the codes to exchange, please make sure that you actually exchange within about, if you can do it, try to do it within 12 hours. Hello, hope you are having a good day, week. Yo bro, Kalito, welcome, man. Are you at work today as well? Last week when you dropped by, you mentioned you were at work. I thought you were playing TOF. I think I have played too much already. I ran out of content trying to do that already. In short, I don't know what I can do in TOF already. That's why I changed back to Genshin, since at least I know that if I really want to, there is always something for me to do in Genshin. Okay, let's keep this helmet in view and see what kind of stats we will be getting out from that. If it's a critical damage and if it rolls well, we are cool. HP, god damn it. So apparently still the same, still no upgrades for most of the part. So the last hope actually is to see, will this particular helmet actually drop me something nice. So jealous of your Yelan. You will get there eventually. We already have a lot of examples out there. Oh, gone case. We also already have a lot of examples out there who have shown that it's possible even for a low spender or free to play player to get Constellation 6 of a particular character. So it is a realistic target. Do you guys actually have something to play other than fighting usual domain and the commissions right now? Because for honestly, for myself, I'm struggling to find stuffs to do already. Probably I can still try to farm some fungal spores. Is that what is it being called? I cannot really remember the name. All of a sudden, I don't have jetpack. I'm not very used to it. Oh, it's called luminescent pollen, fungal spores, crystalline size, seas dust. Okay. So if you guys are free, you guys are actually should start farming these items. If you all are not aware, most likely a certain character might need it. Yeah, a certain character. So here's a hint. Emblem of Seventh Fate is so cursed. How many weeks already? How many weeks already? Every week I've been every week without fail in my live stream, you will always say that I've been farming this domain since the start of 2.0, and I still haven't get anything decent out of it. Wait, you died? These are probably my daily routine that not exactly my daily routine, because I don't consistently every single day farm as well. But whenever I have the chance, I will try to farm to make things easier so that I can prepare for future characters. Let's just put it this way. I'm not farming those mats right now because I honestly don't like any of the Dendro characters review. Actually, this is what some of the feedback I've heard so far as well. Of course, the feedbacks that I've heard so far is that they are not exactly very impressed with Tignari's design, as in the out appearance. But of course, this kind of design, outlook, this kind of thing, some people may like it, some people may not like it. Where's the route I should be taking? Is it here? This is a, oh my god, nice physics. This is a nice place where I can snatch a few crystal flies if I'm lucky enough. But without Kazuha, usually I'm too short to get another one more. Some frogs as well. If in a case, in future, if someday they come back with the Legend of the Vagabond Sword, right? Then I can start crafting more of those potions. I don't know what is that called. It's some called potions or something. Surprise! What people usually don't mention to you is that if your Yelan is actually boosted to C6 already, along with her bow, right, high refinement wise, right, that E damage is actually pretty ridiculous as well. I mean, overall her kit, right, everything screams damage, really just pure pain and damage, and being able to do supportive stuffs as well is always a plus. Oh wait, she's stuck. Any chance of playing Tower of Fantasy? I just played Eminus. Earlier on the first half of the stream I was actually playing Tower of Fantasy, but because I've actually played a few hours before live stream to have a better idea how the game works, I kind of run out of content to talk anymore, because there are still a lot of stuff I am not aware of and the contents are being gated right now. So probably during next week, where more contents are being released, it will be a better time to live stream Tower of Fantasy again, since for Genshin Impact Sumeru isn't out yet. So there are a lot of things that we can look forward to. With August all the way till the end seems to be a really promising month, because we have Tower of Fantasy in the picture right now. Sumeru is actually going to be released, and for those who actually play Honkai, to this time the 5.9 patch has just released today. But of course, I believe that most of the players are already looking forward to the 6.0 patch, where the Herrscher of Human is being released. But anyway, if Genshin has taught me anything, it's not to rush through content on day one. I play a little each day. That is actually the same for me nowadays, man. Because most of the time, firstly is that I don't really think that they will allow you to push through all the contents that easily anymore. You see that even right now, Tower of Fantasy also has such kind of time gating. Probably they have drawn lessons from Genshin side as well, that if you release everything on the first day, there will be players who are able to play and do a lot of things on the first day, and probably even finish all the contents on day one. Then after that, there's nothing for them to do anymore, because there are really more hardcore players who enjoy the continuous gaming experience. Herrscher Elijah, yes, correct. Also, it's been a while. Glad to see you still using the live stream banner I made. Yep, it's really been a while, man. Only for today I didn't use because I originally intended to stream Tower of Fantasy. So that is why I was actually using the Tower of Fantasy banner. But for most of the part, live stream wise, because the banner that you made right was really damn good lah. There's no other two ways about it, man. It's so damn good that I have to use it, man. Let's just mess around a bit while we are actually talking over the live chat. Oh wait, he's actually holding that. Oh. There was controversy on Death's ripping of Genshin 2. Not a very great first impression. I mean, nowadays the games made, popular games to be exact, is going to share a very similar base concept. That is what I'm going to say. You will see a lot of I mean, let's just put it for example in our live commodities, right? When you first see Uber, then after that for Singapore side, then you will start to see there is also similar like Grab, Gojek, this kind of similar ride hailing services. It's all based on a very similar concept model. Then people innovate on it and branch it out into something else. So when you have a very successful model like Genshin Impact, naturally people are going to tap on it, is for sure. But of course they can't be making it 100% rip-off. They have to innovate in certain ways. Nowadays, almost everything is a rip-off. There are a lot of, usually you will see that because you cannot I mean, you can copyright Genshin as a whole, but the concept itself, how are you going to actually go and copyright? Nobody will actually bother to give a shit about that. Oh no. Oh my god, I got stuck over there. Forget it. That was unfortunate. Oh, I can see that there was a 20k E damage over there. I forget it. Why you know crit, please? Oh yeah, it got stuck and I couldn't get out, man. That was really unfortunate. Where did that last robot went to, man? Oh, you are here. But at the same time, to be really very honest, right, I am also hoping that Tower of Fantasy will be able to match up and compete with Genshin as well. Healthy competition to me is still always a good thing. Did he just fucking dolphin away, asshole? Yeah, healthy competition, really. Some healthy competition, because so far I've seen is there is no other games on a similar capacity is able to even come close to Genshin. So there's really not much pressure. But if there is a really solid competitor in a sense, then if the developers from Hoyoverse sees that their daily active users are actually going down, this and that, and actually going over to Tower of Fantasy, then they might feel that there might be a need to give out more incentives to thank the Genshin players that has been supporting the game. So this, and also probably overall improve or listen to take some of the feedbacks more seriously. Like one of the very best example is shield indicator. I believe that a lot of players might have already pointed out that making a shield indicator to show you the shield health, this kind of thing, isn't a very difficult thing to do. Why it hasn't until today it has been implemented? So who knows, there might be a certain extent of complacency as well. So that is where I'm coming from, that I'm hoping to have a very healthy competition so that both sides will be more on their toe and want to do things even better so that they can win back the player base. And not something like this is a rip-off, that is a rip-off, or this game is trash, or then Tower of Fantasy players saying that Genshin is shit, then Genshin saying that Tower of Fantasy is a rip-off. To me, this kind of thing is pretty redundant. If you like that game, you go and play it. Nobody is forcing you to play either game anyway. So that is just my 5 cents. Honestly, this time too much competition. Hi, Enfield. Arknight Enfield. Wuthering Wave. Oh, ZZZHSR. Honkai Star Rail, Tower of Fantasy. My wallet and sanity can't keep up. I abstain from playing too many games. As in, there's too much temptations. Because I do understand where are you coming from, man. Earlier on when I was playing Tower of Fantasy, I was already tempted to actually top up already. I'm damn serious because I really wanted to get the Nemesis. She looks so cool. But then I tell myself, if I top up on that game, then Genshin is going to come out Sumeru, then I'm going to top up again. When will this ever end, man? I mean, I don't own a bank or something, you see. It's not possible for me to do this kind of thing all the time. So I actually try to go F2P whenever possible for Tower of Fantasy. It seems like a fun game. I do believe that I will still be playing it for a while more and see what happens. But eventually, I start off with Genshin. I will still be sticking with Genshin all the way because there's still a lot of things I'm looking forward to. Then for the new games like the Xeno, I don't know, the ZZZ, I cannot remember what is the name, right? So I saw the gameplay itself. At the moment, I'm not very keen to try out that game yet. Then for Honkai Star Rail, I will still need to see if it is really a turn-based, then it might not be my kind of game because I used to play a lot of turn-based game. Now I would prefer something more different. So hopefully next week when I go another round of live stream, of course I will still be trying to stream some Tower Fantasy because at the moment there is really not much stuff for me to stream within Genshin. There's no Sumeru to show you as well. So probably hopefully there is more content in Tower Fantasy so that I can share with you guys as well. If you guys happen to know more information that I don't know, also please feel free to share with me. I still haven't figured out what and where is that world boss as well. So I look forward to next week live stream with you guys. Do drop by if your schedule allows, man. So once again, thank you guys very much for your time as always. I really appreciate you guys taking time to drop by live stream, listen to me talk, and also interact via the chat. Special shout out to all my channel members. You guys are really fantastic. I love you all. And once again, if your day is starting out, I wish you guys a good day ahead. And if your night is coming to an end, I wish you a good night's rest. This is IonStorm. Peace out, everyone. Good night.
旅はいつか終わりを迎える。慌てる必要はない。